There's no plan for that.
But it is that there's rumors, never say no to anything.
Yeah.
Okay, que hay rumores, pero no hay nada de eso.
So there's no plan, yes, might be tomorrow.
Ajá. No hay planes todavía, pero podría ser mañana. And the second is, when is the, much awaited collaboration with James Hatfield going to happen, and if it's going to happen?
Tomorrow as well. We have busy day tomorrow. We can do it first and then same day.
Okay, podría ser mañana eso también. Tenemos un día muy ocupado mañana. And why haven't you worked yet with Mike Patton since you did some work with him in the
It's
past?
day after tomorrow.
Eso es pasado mañana. Eso es pasado mañana. Okay. La de Mike Patton es para pasado mañana, pero no, todavía no hay plan. How do you feel symphonic metal, or where do you feel symphonic metal is going, since you are maybe the only, if not the only band known for this style of music? Where do you see it going in the next few years?
We are going today to play the show.
Let's be honest, we never planned to the future, what's going to be on the next record, or what's going to happen in the future. So we always try to focus on the moment, and every album is a documentation of what's Apocalyptica was, on that moment it's recorded, and it's impossible to say what kind of music it's going to be after 2 or 3 years, or 4 or 5 years. Nobody knows. I don't know if it's symphonic or metal. Sounds kind of weird. I understand the connection, with classical instruments and metal that creates an impression of symphonic or metal, but for us, we feel we make rock music, which is sometimes classical flavored, sometimes pop flavored, metal flavored, progressive music influence. So our musical taste is not about metal. We all listen to all types of music, and that's why the album and music and records is also have each variety, different sounds and different styles.
Dice, bueno, por ahora el futuro es que vamos a tocar hoy en la noche. Pero la verdad nosotros nunca pensamos en el futuro. Cada álbum de Apocalyptica es un reflejo de lo que Apocalyptica es en este momento. Nunca planeamos dentro de 2 años, dentro de 3 años, qué haremos, cómo lo haremos. No nos sentimos además una banda de música clásica. Creemos que somos una banda de rock que a veces tiene acentos de música clásica, pero a veces también tiene acentos de música pop. De verdad, nos gusta todo tipo de música, entonces creemos que somos una banda de rock, que sí, se toca con instrumentos clásicos, pero fuera de eso no nos sentimos una banda sinfónica por el hecho de tocar instrumentos clásicos.
I think there is only focus to make better music. Of course, our album sales, they have gone down a lot, and that was opened the North American market. It helped us a lot because more than half of the old album sales are at the moment in the United States to America with Virgin Records. So that's very important thing for us. It helps us, to keep the level of the studio work, the people we want to mix the albums. It's expensive stuff, and to cover your costs, you have to sell quite a lot of records. And if you want to make, proper artworks and, great packaging and great videos, that's the reason why we hope that we sell a lot of records, because we spend so much money on, creating a great package. It's hard to say. I think the last album sold at 500,000 copies, and 10 years ago it would have been 2 to 3 million copies. So even if the most selling album for us, we consider that to be the most successful album of Apocalyptica so far. But the markets are just going down so badly these last 10 years. But it feels like there's nothing we can do for that.
I think it's just like I said, it needs to be a package which you provide to people, that there's a great artwork, there's like all the things besides the music as well, which makes the product interesting. And I think it's also wrong that bands spend their time complaining how everything's going wrong and because illegal download is the way it is, and you sort of need to cope with it and live with it and just try to make the best out of your music and do your stuff.
And we don't want to complain people, we can complain record companies, big labels, they're so late with their strategy and updating to today's world. The problem is more in there, that they've been so lazy and late and slow on creating new platforms for internet, you know, to spread the music legal ways. And it's exciting, the whole process. Also the touring business is in the big change, because now everybody gets on the road because nobody gets money from the record sales. So that's the thing. Okay, now suddenly bands who never would go on tour, they go on tour to get some money. So okay, what happens? There's too many bands on the road. People have limited interest and limited money to go to the shows. Ticket prices are getting too high, and it's a big change. So what we can do is to focus on the artistic side, you know, and create the music the best way.
But that's also a good part for audience, that all the bands are there. Everybody is on touring, so people can see loads of bands, and ticket prices are for sure coming down because of this, and people can see more music. Music is out there, so I think that's also a good part.
Yeah, on the internet side, that people can buy music. It's not available in your own country, for example, but you know it for some reason. You'll be traveling somewhere. You can communicate with the fans, you know, all over the world. There's tons of positive sides on the internet as well. Because Mexico is, for us, one of the most difficult countries to play, because fans, they're so passionate. We have a great relation with Mexican fans, and as the tour schedule looks the way that we tour very much in North America and Europe in the beginning with the album. Latin America will follow later. We wanted to include some shows in Mexico for the start as well. And Mexico has really special place in our hearts. We had a bunch of songs for this album. We obviously thought we want to make vocal songs, and when we were starting to think possible singer for Some End of Me, suddenly we were going to gather, because we made a remix for Bush in the end of the 90s. So we were very familiar with his sound and his style. And suddenly we thought, okay, let's ask what's Gavin doing, you know, if he would be interested to make a song with us. And we were very happy for that. And I think the difference between old times making collaboration, if you talk about collaboration, if you mean that, is that in called Reflections albums we had always instrumental songs, and then we wanted to redo those songs with vocals. But later on the last albums we always wanted to write vocal tracks, you know, to be collaborated, and not like planning that, okay, we don't know if it's going to be instrumental or vocal track. It's been more like, let's make vocal songs with singers. So the approach has been more focused on, okay, this is song we want to have a collaboration.
La verdad que al principio de este álbum teníamos un grupo de canciones bastantes y queríamos buscar cantantes para ellas. Conocíamos a Gavin Rossdale de hace tiempo, porque antes habíamos hecho un remix para él y conocíamos cómo se trabajaba con él, estábamos familiarizados con su voz, así que decidimos que la canción que cantamos con él para el álbum era la más indicada para nuestro estilo de voz, y le preguntamos qué estaba haciendo y le encantó colaborar con nosotros. En referencia con los otros discos que hemos hecho, por ejemplo, el que tú te refieres con Nina Hagen, antes hacíamos canciones instrumentales, hicimos, quizás esta funcione, quizás esta no funcione, para tener una voz encima. Hoy en día y en estos dos últimos álbumes, lo que hemos hecho es que de verdad hacemos un track para la voz, escribimos una canción especialmente para que tenga una voz, al contrario de otros álbumes donde tratábamos de integrarla de alguna manera, pero no estaba escrita para hacerse con una voz. Esa es la gran diferencia.